good and sometimes they're bad.
Gnomes, if they're angered, will take it out on people. Anything from something mischievous like tying animals' tails together to as far as eating household pets.
The little ones, when they're good, are supposed to be guardians and they bring you good luck, but the bad ones are supposed to be an omen of something very bad.
It was probably one of the bad ones that Tammy Thomas encountered on a night in 1999 as she arrived home.
Stand right here while I get the groceries.
My grandson and I had come home from grocery shopping.
After taking her grandson out of the car and unloading the groceries,
Gavin?
Tammy lost track of the boy.
Gavin? Gavin? What are you looking at? What is it?
When I turned around, there was a creature standing there, looking at us. I don't know how to describe it, other than it looked like an evil garden gnome.
All I see is these big glowing red eyes. I just froze because I didn't know what was going on.
We were probably about 25, 30 feet away. I was scared to death, more scared than I'd ever been. I know it was evil by the way it laughed at us. It cackled. I grabbed my grandson and ran into the house as fast as we could go.
Legends about gnomes are pervasive around the world. Even the California Indian tribes in the Porterville area tell stories about a gnome-like monster known as the water baby.
Water babies are creatures that live in the Tule River in Porterville, California.
They're small, they're powerful in their own certain way, and if you anger them, they will take it out on you.
They are known to creep into the area where you're sleeping at night and smother you, causing your death.
When Tammy Thomas encountered a gnome,
Girl!
she felt her home had been invaded, her family under attack.
My grandson was shaking. He was crying. He was scared to death.
They managed to get safely inside, but the gnome wasn't leaving.
We heard something at the window. I could still hear it laughing, that croaking, gurgly laugh. And we could see under the shades the top of the creature's hat. And I pulled the cord to let the window blind down. And
It's just sitting outside the window, and that freaked us out. I remember just freaking out and screaming, "What is that? What is that?"
I was afraid that it was going to try to come in the house
Go upstairs now!
and get one of my kids. I ran, made sure all the doors were locked, made sure all the windows were locked. Now, I didn't know what to do. I knew if I tried to call the police, I'd be laughed at.
Come here, Gavin. Come here, baby.
We all slept in the same room that night. I wouldn't let him out of my sight.
Despite its fairy tale apparel, Tammy knew in a flash something supernatural had come to call. And it showed no signs of moving on.
I was still terrified because I knew it was still out there somewhere. I was afraid that it was going to try to come in the house. My grandson and I were sitting on the couch and watching TV when we heard some of the plant pots on the back deck fall off the rail.